Welcome to another video. This is your Tactical Power Pro. And before we get into today's repair, quick heads up. If you need help fixing your own generator, consider joining the Tactical Power Pro channel memberships. Whether it's portable generators, Generac, Honeywell, Kohler standby units for residential, or diesel generators, I got support tiers designed just for you. So click the join button below and get access to my direct contact number for exclusive troubleshooting support. And now that I got that out of the way, let's dive in. Today we'll be working on this Firman W3300i inverter, which has a very common issue with not just the Firman, but with every inverter and portable conventional generator out there, which is surging one in idle or in echo mode. Let's give it a quick start and take a look at what I'm talking about. You might notice your generator revving high and then dropping repeatedly. That's classic surging. And in portable generators, that's cause is often dirty carburetor jets, particularly the idle jet, also known as the pilot jet. Let's start by getting access to the carburetor. This part you see here is your carburetor. Undo the 6 screws holding the side grill to have better access to the air box and carburetor. Now that we remove the air box, we have full access to the carburetor. Before you pull the carburetor out, you need to remove the choke cable. There's a screw holding the choke cable in place that's going to prevent you from removing the carburetor. So grab a ratchet with a 1/4 inch socket and a small Phillips screwdriver bit. And please be aware, do not drop the bit, because if you do, you're gonna have a hard time trying to find it. Trust me, I've dropped too many bits and screws on this type of generators, and it's not fun at all. Now with that screw undone, now the carburetor can move freely, but before we pull the carburetor out, let's drain the fuel it has in the bowl. When draining the fuel out of your carburetor, make sure the fuel valve is in the off position. Now we can slide forward the carburetor. I'm not going to completely remove the carburetor. I'm going to leave it right there inside, you guys will see. And I'm going to show you guys what is the main cause of why the generator surges. And that is the idle jet, also known as the pilot jet. It is located on top of the carburetor, and it is that brass piece right there. So grab a flathead screwdriver and gently unscrew the idle jet. You can remove the stepper motor bracket to get a better access to the jet, but I'm not going to remove that. That's up to you. I'm coming in with a flathead screwdriver in an angle and slowly unscrew that jet. Also, if you want to have more room to work on the carburetor, you can remove the inverter module right next to it. It's that big metal piece you see with the fins. Remove the 3 bolts and then you can move it out of the way. Once you're able to remove the jet, you're going to take a look at the tip, and that small hole right there, that's your problem. That hole is clogged or dirty. Use a small thin wire so you can clear out that hole on the pilot jet. After you clear out, spray some carburetor cleaner through the hole as well. So the idle jet is a small but very important part of your generator's carburetor. Its job is to control how much fuel mixes with the air when the engine is running at low speeds or idle. Now grab another wire and clear out every small hole you see in the carburetor. And of course, spray some carburetor cleaner. Now you might be asking yourself, why is this jet important? So if the idle jet gets clogged with dirt, varnish, or fuel residue, you will notice symptoms like hard starting, rough or unstable idle, engine dying as soon as you take off the choke, surging in eco mode, etc. So a clean and properly functioning idle jet ensures your generator transitions smoothly from idle to full power, which is especially important in inverters generators that constantly adjust RPMs to match load. Also, I forgot to record this part, but don't forget to spray carburetor cleaner down the hole where the idle jet sits. Carefully place the pilot jet back in its place. It might be a little bit uncomfortable or weird, tight, but it's doable. Now that the idle jet is clean and back in place, we can reinstall the carburetor. Make sure all carburetor gaskets are in place and in great condition. Don't forget to secure the choke cable with the screw that we removed earlier. Alright, so let's start the generator and see how it's running. Generator is running smooth, like new. No surging whatsoever. Good job. That's it. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. I'm trying to reach 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'll see you guys on the next video.